So you have scientific notation that has positive exponents. You also will have scientific notation that has negative exponents. It means technically really that you're dividing, but you're moving your decimal backwards. When I divide by a power of 10, makes my number smaller, and it moves my decimal backwards. So if I have 4.46 times 10 to the negative 6, means I'm going to move my decimal 6 places backwards. So I'm going to move it once for the 4, and then I've got to go 2, 3, 4, 5 more times, and I'm going to have 5 zeros in front of that 4. Of course, in standard form, we don't leave nothing in front of that decimal, so they're going to stick a 0 there also. So I'm going to have 0.00000446. So, again, if I want to check that out with my calculator, we're going to put in 4.46 times 10 caret negative 6. And since we're just doing the number without any operation, we don't have to put the parentheses, but it certainly doesn't hurt to put the parentheses around it. So, grab your calculator there. Put in 4.46 times 10 caret negative 6. What happens?
Yep.
I get 0.50446, right? Now, if your number would happen to have a really big number here and it's too big to fit on your calculator, maybe it was times 10 to the negative 20, your calculator then is going to put it in scientific notation. So just for fun, let's do this. 2.23 times 10 to the negative 20th power.
Negative 20?
Yep. So 2.23 times 10 caret negative 20. So when you hit equals, because it won't fit on your calculator screen, this is how it shows scientific notation. 2.23, a little times 10 to the, and then the negative 20 is up there. Because it wouldn't fit on your calculator screen with all those zeros. So if you do see something like that show up on your calculator, it's your calculator putting it in scientific notation because the number's too big to fit on your screen. Forgot. I'm getting used to this new program yet. So now they are going to have you put some values in scientific notation. So, thinking about where we want that decimal to go. The same rule applies. We want our first number to either be between 1 and 10, or if we have negative numbers, between negative 1 and negative 10. Where do you think I should put my decimal on this one?
Between the 9 and the 5?
Exactly. So I'm going to have 9.573 times 10 to the, and if I put my decimal behind the 9, to get it back to where it originally was, what do I have to do?
Times 10 to the negative 3?
Exactly. I've got to move it backwards 3 places, so I have times 10 to the negative 3. So number 9, if I'm going to write that in scientific notation, what would I write?
9.439
9
times 10 to the 5, negative 5.
Negative 5, exactly. So the most common thing I see people when they make a mistake on these ones is they forget on the decimal ones to put the negative exponent. If I have a whole number, that one's going to have a positive number, but if I have a decimal number, that one should have a negative exponent.